Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to show you some of the best VPNs that you can use for China. If you didn't know, China has the Great Firewall of China, which basically censors the internet as we know it. So if you're looking to access all of the social media websites and all the internet basically that you're used to, you need to use a VPN when you're in China. Now, when it comes to VPNs in China, naturally, the Chinese government absolutely despises VPNs. So you need to use a good VPN with a good configuration so that you're able to use it consistently there. Otherwise, it's just not really going to be a good time. So we've got Express, Nord, and Surfshark, all of which are great VPNs as far as just streaming, privacy. They won't collect your information. You'll be able to torrent safely. Nobody will be able to know what you're doing online, whether it's your ISP or government or anything. They have the kill switch feature, which will disconnect your internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, making sure that you're never going to be connected to the internet unless you're secured by the VPN. So no leaks whatsoever. So they all have that feature, and they have other features also that can be very handy. But when it comes to VPNs and China, again, because China is consistently and always updating their technology to try to block as many VPN providers and servers as possible. And yeah, it's a shame, really. So because of that, you're most likely going to need to set up a manual configuration with these VPNs. Now, again, all of them work great. You've got 105 countries in Express, including a Hong Kong server. NordVPN and Surfshark also have Hong Kong servers. With NordVPN, you've got 83 countries and 100 with Surfshark. So yeah, plenty of variety and all kinds of features and characteristics that you would expect to have in a premium VPN. I'll briefly make recommendations later, but let's just talk about the manual configuration. So there are different ways to manually configure your VPN. So we've got Surfshark. If you're setting up a WireGuard connection right here on Windows, you know, you've got the guide here, and it's very easy, honestly. If you just follow the guide step by step, it's super clear, and you should be done within 10 to 15 minutes just setting up your VPN. I would recommend setting up your VPN before going to China. And this is only in the case when the VPNs themselves without a manual configuration don't work. So usually ExpressVPN will work plug and play, no need to configure anything. With NordVPN, you want to use the obfuscated servers in order to get it to work in China. And with Surfshark, you want to go to VPN settings and click on No Borders mode to make sure that you're able to bypass the Great Firewall of China. Now, if that doesn't work, this is when you have your backup plan before you go to China. So you can set it up on your Windows, your Android, whatever it is. But for the sake of the example, let's just say you're setting it up on Windows. This is how to set it up, let's say on Surfshark with the WireGuard configuration. Obviously, there will be a different configuration for ExpressVPN since you're downloading the OpenVPN GUI instead of the WireGuard one. So this may be just a little bit more involved, but again, it's a step-by-step guide. It's really not that intimidating. The live chat support can even help you out with that, and it's nothing complicated. It's not that technical. All you have to do is just follow the step-by-step guide. Once you've got that, you'll have Plan A. Plan A is essentially the VPN itself. So if that doesn't work, Plan B, which will, for the most part, work 99% of the time. You know, it's really unpredictable when it comes to China because they keep upgrading and updating their Great Firewall of China, the censorship firewall. So sometimes the VPNs may not work until the VPN provider maintains the VPN in a way that bypasses the new updates of the firewall. So yeah, it's a constant struggle and conflict between the Great Firewall of China and the VPNs trying to burst through it. So yeah, now as far as which one of these VPNs you can get, I would just go with ExpressVPN if you're looking for the biggest number of countries and if you want to feel as safe as possible, because they have a super strict no logs policy that is proven way beyond any other evidence that is presented by any other VPN. So if you want the easiest to use and most reliable and consistent overall with the biggest number of countries, definitely go with ExpressVPN, since you'll also be able to secure up to 8 devices per account. Now, with Nord, you'll be able to secure up to 6 devices, and you have less countries at 83 countries, but it's still enough, and you do have Chinese servers. So if we look up Hong Kong right here, as you can tell, we do have Hong Kong servers. And if we go to obfuscated servers, you'll also have a Hong Kong server. Just use the obfuscated server without having to manually configure it. But again, it's very easy to configure all these VPNs. You just follow the step-by-step guide. All you have to do is purchase the VPN itself using the links below if you want to save a little bit more money on your first subscription. And then on your browser, just look up the VPN that you want to use and manual configuration. So for example, I want to find the Surfshark manual configuration, right? I could just type Surfshark manual config and it'll take me right to it. Now, as far as Surfshark, it's definitely going to be the best budget option that gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost. You've got 100 countries at your disposal, and perhaps the best feature, you'll be able to secure virtually an unlimited number of devices with just a single subscription. So you're getting a lot of value there, and you're getting even further value if you go for the One plan, which will still be cheaper than NordVPN's cheapest plan, which is the standard plan. But with Surfshark, you're going to be getting not only a VPN, but a fully fledged antivirus, identity protection features, a safe search feature, as well as an alert feature. So all of that for a very budget-friendly price. Check out the description down below for discounts, and if you end up getting any of these VPNs, you probably want to go for the package that suits you most, and most people will think they won't need the VPN for more than a month, and they end up using it longer than a month and spend more money on the monthly plan because, as you can tell, it's got a much higher monthly rate. Now, if you know you're not going to need the VPN for longer than a month, definitely get that. But if you know you're going to need the VPN for more than a month, then I would suggest getting something that would save you much more money in the long term. Especially if you use the links below, you'll be able to save even more money on the longest term plans. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on all these VPNs in case you change your mind. So that is basically it for this video. If you guys are interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links to pricing and discounts in the description down below, as well as full reviews if you'd like to learn a little bit more about them. Comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.